Sheffield United will be relegated unless they beat Newcastle at St James's Park tomorrow. We can go live to our reporter, Tim Thornton, who has spoken to Chris Wilder this morning. Tim, I mean, it's a huge mountain to climb for him. How was his mood ahead of such a big weekend for the club?
Yeah, I think Chris Wilder is upbeat because he knows there are some positives. There were positives against Manchester United on Wednesday night, but the same failings that have haunted them all season, and we've seen it in recent weeks with a lot of goals conceded. 15 Sheffield United have conceded in the month of April, so there are obvious problems there, but he's looking to rebuild the club, and he's seeing some signs in the performances in recent weeks that suggest that even if Sheffield United are relegated to the Championship, they can come roaring back next season, and he believes that the performances have been better than the recent results.
It has been a difficult couple of weeks because we really believed we were in decent nick and we would get those opportunities to turn really good performances into big results. We've just not managed to do it over the last couple of weeks. The Brentford and Burnley game really has sealed our fate. Because if we'd have got the results that we were after, then obviously we'd have been in with a fighting chance. But obviously the gap now is too big. But I'm incredibly positive about this football club, our football club. You know, I think there's a lot of good things happening behind the scenes.
Now, Sheffield United, they won't need reminding about the reverse fixture, will they? We're here to do that, sorry. It did, though, happen before Wilder was in charge. Did he address that, though?
He talks around it because obviously conceding goals has been a problem all season, and Sheffield United haven't kept a clean sheet now since December against Brentford. So that's the problem they've got, and he's talked a lot about finding the balance between attack and defence. They've actually started scoring goals on a fairly consistent basis over the course of the last few weeks, but it's keeping goals out at the other end that's been a big problem for them. But he did address that and say that they'll have to be at their very best. They're going to have to produce 9 out of 10 performances right across the board for the whole team, for the coaching staff, for everybody. They've all got to be at their very best to get a result this weekend, and that's the big aim. When he was in charge here in his first spell, he was due to play up at Newcastle when Sheffield United were chasing Champions League football. It's been a little bit of a fall since then, but he says it's one of his favourite places to go. He's got huge admiration for Eddie Howe, and he hopes that his players can go there and upset the odds this weekend and pick up an unlikely 3 points.
Oh, we shall see. Tim, thank you.